everyone, my name is Jenny. This is my channel, Callie Jenny's Crafty Stitching. And in today's video, we are going to be continuing with our Wattobizz Stitch Chat series, again with Fall Kitty. But before we get started, I just want to say thank you to everyone for stopping by to hang out with me today. If you are new, I hope you will enjoy the video and check out that playlist and consider becoming a part of the family here. I do the stitch-alongs, I do unboxings, I do a monthly floss tube where I show you everything I've worked on, both stamped and counted. So it is a good time. I hope you will all enjoy it. And thank you so much again to all of my family and friends here who always come by and support me and hang out and chat with me. I love you guys. Okay, so we are going to get started again on this one. We are going to continue with this orange one here. Again, just want to apologize for any noises you hear. They are the cats. I have a cat here next to me eating some kibble, so you might even hear some crunching. That's the way it is around here. All right, let me get my eyeballs on. These are my eyeballs. All right, so we're going to start with this one. I did get a little bit more work done on the kitty, but not, not a whole lot. Because again, I do it after work, so it's like, how much can I get done? Realistically, by the time we get dinner done, clean up, and we go to bed early because we get up early. Which reminds me, as I am filming, it is Thursday, October 30th, 4:45 in the morning. I am actually filming this not for this coming Sunday, which is what? The 2nd, but the one after. I think it's the 9th. And guess who? Let us zoom out. Oh, if I could hit the right thing. It is Starfire coming for her moment. Let's see if she wants to come over and say hello. She moved as soon as I did. I think maybe she doesn't feel like saying hello this morning. All right, well, we're not going to worry about it because we got stitching to do, right? All right, let me just adjust it. Okay, hopefully you guys will be able to see well enough. It doesn't feel like it's wanting to zoom right now. All right, so I got a drink of my coffee, and we are going to get this started. I'm running behind at this point. So I got my cute little needle threader. I did get myself a new very sturdy tripod to help with the video shaking. However, I don't like the end that's on it, so I have to see if I can get a different end for it because it's very, very tight and it's hard for my weak self, I guess, to do it. You know what? It's just not zooming right now. I think that's too close. Hold on. Let's see here. Technical difficulty morning. All right, let's try with that. It's probably too close, but just about all my nails have broken. Every time they start to grow out really well, that's what happens. Okay, let us get started here finally. She whiz. How like almost 4 minutes in and just now finally going to get a first stitch. Okay. Okay. And remember to try to keep one hand there to see if that helps with the focus a bit. Do let me know what you all are working on. I did remember to bring my tablet over here this morning to read off the names of those kind enough to leave me comments. I love that, especially when you let me know what you're working on and what the name of the kit is and who it's by, so I can go look it up, because believe you me, I will, so I can get a picture of what you guys are working on. I love that. Big welcome. Happy to have you to those who recently joined. We've had a few join us here recently. We are so happy to have you. As I am filming this, let's see, yesterday I had my first unboxing from 121 Stitch. So that was fun. As the second one, part 2 will be coming out today. For you, it won't be today. For you, you will have already seen it. In fact, you probably will have seen all 3 parts because there are 3. I believe it's going to be 3 anyway. I'm pretty sure it's 3. And I hear the cats playing in the blinds. No respect for my filming. See if I can make sure I stay in focus this morning. Especially now that I have it this close, it is so easy to get out of frame. I so love working on this kit. This kit is just so nice and easy to work on. It's even easy to do my pin stitch. I've had it though for a while. It's been on this frame for a while, so it's probably helped soften up the fibers, and it's just an absolute joy. For anybody that is new, if you are not familiar with Wattobizz, this was my first Wattobizz auction win. Wattobizz does have an auction the first weekend of every month, and they are all one of a kind. So if you win one, there will not be another one exactly like it. Sometimes there are similar ones, especially with real popular images. There will be similar, but they will not be one exactly like it. They are one of a kind. It is so fun, these auctions. They're too fun, really. Ask my wallet. Absolutely love them. Wattobizz is awesome. Sandy, the owner and artist over there, is phenomenal. It's just such a wonderful company. And I know, looking at this kit, I got this one over a year ago. Like I said, it was my first auction win. And since then, the printing is like night and day. It's even better. I've done a comparison, showed a side by side, which is just really shocking to see. In one of my other videos, maybe a couple of other videos, but I don't remember which one at this point. But they're just phenomenal. If you are not familiar with them, I do have unboxings, probably many of them. I have many, many, many more that are going to be coming out, and you can see what I'm talking about. All right, where am I? Okay, so far so good. I want to kind of move up this way. Let me just move this a little bit because I do want to grab these that are up here. All right. I don't want to leave them all alone, though I'm not going to have enough thread, I can tell already, to finish this whole section up here. I wanted to get more strung up, but I just wound up not having enough time. But anyway, I digress. All the information for Wattobizz will be in the description box down below, as well as my 5% discount code off of standard kits. Because they do have standard, which is 50 colors, which I love. And then they have max, which is at least 100 colors, and I think I've seen it as many as like 100, maybe 175, something like that. Can't remember exactly. For the more adventuresome out there. I myself I'm a basic kind of girl. And I am very happy with 50 colors. I can remember when I first started, I think my first 2 or 3 kits actually I got off of Amazon. And what's crazy is I think I paid like $30-some a piece for them. And they were hideous, my friends. Hideous. I never even finished them. I think I've got them put away in a drawer somewhere. I should do a video of kits that are a fail or as a public service warning to new stitchers out there. Oh my gosh. You would think if you're paying that kind of money for a cross stitch kit, you could expect some quality. Hideous. So, yeah. Be careful what you get. That's why I was so thrilled when I found these channels on YouTube like Lovecraft Forever and Stitcherella and the Random Stitcher. I mean, it was just so wonderful to actually get to look at some of these products before I spent my money, so I knew what I was getting. So bravo to all of you wonderful ladies. You steered me in the right direction, and I learned a lot. And I learned not to shop on Amazon for my cross stitch. All right, I think we're going to have to finish this one before my leg is too, or my floss is too short. I said leg because I was sitting there thinking, man, I got to make sure I get back and finish those legs. But I will. If nothing else, I know some of you will help me remember because you guys are awesome. All right, so let's cut that one. That one went pretty quick, huh? But it was just a partial. We had already worked on it some. Okay. Another thing that they do at Wattobizz, oh my gosh, guys, is these wonderful, wonderful magnets. Look at this. Let me zoom out. Look at this magnet. Look at that. Let me see if I can. Let me turn this light off so you guys can see it better. I don't know if we really even need that one today. Look at this beauty. Oh my gosh. And it has 3 magnets on it. And it actually has 3 magnets on the other side to hold it there. Unlike the other ones that I'd gotten from the other stores, I was really disappointed. They had 1 magnet on the other side to hold it. 3 magnets attached to the needle minder, but only 1 on the other side to hold it. I'm like, really? Why would you not have all 3 if you had 3 magnets? But whatever. With Wattobizz, I probably will only get mine now from Wattobizz because these are, look at the whole canvas will lift up trying to take that off of there. These are strong. That's what I want. So this is absolutely gorgeous. I did get 3 more. I don't think I've shown them yet, so I'll probably be showing them in my floss tube, which will have already come out by the time you watch this. All right, let's zoom back in. Let's see, I moved the camera, so now where do we want to be? Let's see, I think we're going to work on these purple ones here. So let me move that. Make sure we can see. Yeah, we're going to work on these purple ones. Okay. All right. Take another drink of my coffee here. For all of you, my loyal friends and family here, I bet you can guess which number cup of coffee that is. Okay, we're gonna get this one strung up now. It was so nice the cats decided to get quiet for me. Maybe they decided to go take a nap. How thoughtful. That like never happens. Okay. I was trying to get this one taped so there would be one, because again, this will be in the past for you, but for me, it's only Thursday, October 30th. And this Sunday is my floss tube. And then I will be on a cruise for the week. And I wanted to try to at least make sure I had my Wattobizz Stitch Chat for the next Sunday, which is the Sunday I'll be coming back. Just because I've been doing this one for so long. And I just want you to at least have one Stitch and Chat for that week, but then we'll get back on track. You'll have videos, which you'll know by the time you have seen this again. Is this like a darker purple or the regular purple? I think this is regular purple. It just looks dark because it's around these darker colors. Hopefully I get a good view here. So yeah, I just wanted to make sure we got one in. But you'll have lots of videos. But they'll be unboxings. If I get time this weekend, I'd really love to do also my fabric stash for those of you who are like me and like to do both stamped and counted cross stitch. Because if you do enjoy counted also, you know, as I do, how fun it is to be able to pick your fabric for your project. And speaking of that, on Wattobizz, you can also get PDFs. If you prefer to do counted cross stitch, not a problem. They have PDFs as well. Of course, they also have diamond paintings if you like to diamond paint. Look at, I have these legs to finish here, which I didn't even see to begin with. I'm glad I saw them just now. You know what? I think I just did them. Never mind. Ooh, Lordy, suck that coffee down. Okay. You just see how easy this one is to stitch. So nice. Don't have the difficulty of getting the needle through the holes. It's just wonderful. Which is a lesson in before putting your canvases on your scroll frames, or even no matter how you do it, whether you do it in a Q-snap or do it in hand. Soften up your canvas a little bit first. Just work it a little bit and soften it up, and it makes it easier. Okay, yep. And make sure we're still in view there. I'm just so excited. Today is Thursday. I can see the weekend from here. Got today and tomorrow and then 9 days off. Whoa, I can't even tell you how excited I am. I am ready. Oh, come on. I have never been down to Cabo San Lucas. Let me know if any of you have been there, but I have not. And we've taken a couple of other cruises, but both times they were just Ensenada cruises. I think the first one was 4 day. I think they were both 4-day cruises. They say 4 days, but it's not really. I mean, you board the boat on Thursday and you wake back up in port on Sunday morning. But it was still such a great time. But that's as far as I have been down that way. So this is going to be an adventure for me. For any of you who do pray out there, though, just say some prayers that we have a safe trip, a fun trip, with all the things that are going on in the world out there. I am a little bit worried. But we have been planning this for over a year, and we are just so looking forward to it. Come on, don't come off my needle now. All right, we're still, yeah. Almost out of this one too. She willikers. It always cracks me up when I'm around younger people and I'll use some term that they've never heard before, and they just look at me like I'm bonkers. Because you know you're getting old when that happens. They're like, what? Okay. See if we can finish off the legs on these before we pin it again. and figure out what we're going to do. I didn't expect these to go so quickly, though I should have, because this is a quick and easy stitch. I adore it. I'm about to lose my floss here. Okay, come on. Only got 2 more legs to do. We can do it. Oh, now what do they have? All right, hold on. Let me go see what them troublemakers are up to. Boy, I tell you, if ever you can't find anything, have the cats look for it. Okay, let's do our pin stitch. Then I think we'll go ahead and read our, or not read our comments, but read off the names of those who were kind enough to leave me one. Just to make sure I don't forget and I get that in. Okay, I'm going to readjust this a little bit here. As you see, these wooden scroll frames don't work as great as the aluminum ones. But you can also get the aluminum ones on Wattobizz's website, where you can actually get them very, very tight, which I have never been able to on the wooden ones. Some people seem to manage it somehow. I don't know. I know a lot of them use those things that attach from the side and try to hold it that way too. And yeah, but for me, I never could get it tight. It's like it just gives a little bit as you're tightening it up. But all right, let us go ahead and take a look at who left comments on the last one. Let me see. I should have had this pulled up and ready, but did I? No, I didn't. Okay, let's see. Let's hope it doesn't make a bunch of racket. Get to my videos. So this is, okay, so this is the one we are doing today is going to be number 49. Alrighty. Come on. All right, so let's see. Debbie McClellan 5953 was kind enough to leave a comment for me. Stephanita Tutchin also left a comment for me. My friend Katie Petty 2651 left a comment. Dana Reed 1656 left a comment. And oh my gosh, lady, I am so sorry, but I know I'm going to butcher this name, so bear with me. Prabhujkar 5916. I am so terrible. Please let me know in a comment how to sound it out. I am so sorry. Anita's Diamond Painting left me a message. My friend Denise, Crafty Pet Mom 4593 left me a comment. Sweet Lady Christy Bigelow left me a comment. My friend Jessica over at Lumi Stitch left me a comment. She has her own channel and a shop on Etsy with gorgeous hand-dyed fabrics and project bags that she does herself. Aussie Craft Mom left me a message. My friend Amanda over at Amanda's Crafty Corner left me a message. She does this as well with her, does the unboxings, the stitch alongs. She even does a live on Tuesday nights. She also does a floss tube. And so be sure to check them all out. And thank you guys so much for leaving the comments. And I just love chatting with you guys. It's such a joy. I mean, seriously, I really just love it. I love hearing about what you're working on or what you have going on in your life or what stuff you've got planned. I love hearing about your pets. I love all of it. So I just love that you guys take that time to leave the comments for me so we can chat. I adore each and every one of you, truly. And thank you to all of you who share pictures with me, whether it's in my email or on my Facebook group, which information for all that is in the description box down below as well. But thank you guys. I appreciate that you take the time to not only watch these videos, these crazy videos of mine, but to actually chat with me. You guys are great friends. I love you guys. Okay, what do we want to do now? While I was sitting there chatting, I did go ahead and string up this kind of like a light gray, pale gray. I don't know if that's picking up on the camera. That is for these little red O's. So let us go ahead at least and grab some of those. I don't see very many of them right here. There's more over here. They're kind of sporadic. They also go up this way a bit. And I moved the camera to move the whole thing again. All right, so let us get these at least. This is part of the kitty here. We were working on the flower petals, but this is the kitty. I love the kitty. I cannot wait to see this kitty done. I love this entire canvas. Everything about this canvas, I love it. Hopefully I will have remembered to put a picture up in the corner so you can see as we're stitching what it is that I'm working on. But it is so beautiful, this whole canvas. But I'm most excited about this kitty sitting in the flower petals, and the hummingbird. But all of it together, there's just not one part of this canvas that I don't absolutely love. I am going to be stitching on this one for a while. Now, if you guys do get tired of seeing this same one on my Wattobizz Sundays, then just let me know and I will stitch a different one and continue this one off camera. But I will continue stitching this one. I've had it for a long time. It deserves its day. And it's gonna get it. Huh. I think that was an O. Now this is the older printing, so you can see there is a bunch of the red symbols. I don't really have a problem seeing them though. There are the occasional ones here and there that I might question and check the chart just to be sure. The canvases that she does now look nothing like this. The printing is phenomenal. But I still love these older canvases. I do. All right, let's go ahead and grab these over here. Just because they're looking at me and my eyeball bugging me. Sorry if my hand's in the way a lot, but I would like to be able to use this one on top and with my other one underneath, which is what I do, when I am stitching by myself. But I try to just keep the one hand stationary to help with the focusing of the camera. I'm not sure if it really helps. Let's see. I think it does, but I don't know. I'm going to do it for a moment and see if when I do the playback, if it really makes a difference or not. But see, with this one, it also helps hold this canvas down because it's so floppy. But it's better than nothing in my opinion, just because otherwise you got to hold it in hand. And it's so funny. That's all, the only way I've wanted to stitch was in hand. That's how I like to stitch, in hand. But then, I'm not even sure how it happened. But I realized how much I actually do love stitching it in a frame, whether it's a Q-snap or a scroll frame. And I feel like it helps make the stitches neater because it holds the canvas correctly. I don't know. It doesn't have it doesn't have that pull one side or the other because you have it in a frame. All right. That was it for those ones. Now where are we going? Well. I don't see any more of those in this area. I think I pretty much wiped those out. You're probably screaming at me, right there, right there. And I don't see it. And I can't hear you yet. Okay, see, the only ones I see are like way over here. All right, I don't want to travel that far, so I'm just going to go ahead and pin this one and take it off. Oh, came right back out, it did. And I think we're just going to go ahead and call it a day on this one, just because we are at 30 minutes, and by the time I get more floss threaded up, it would just be too much time. But at least there'll be something for that Sunday when I'm coming back, a stitch and chat. All right, I'll cut this off. And we're just going to call it a day. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out with me again. I love you guys. You guys mean the world to me. If you guys enjoyed the video, please hit that thumbs up button. That just helps my channel out, helps me out, helps other cross-stitch lovers find their way to me. Because I do mostly everything cross-stitch related with the occasional something different. And that is going to be a wrap. All right. I hope you guys will all be very safe. I hope you will always be blessed. And I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.